So Henish, you want to go first then?
Yeah, so during the weekend I'm working on Met Plus, that
Hmm.
story for the my profile page. I'm pushing the commit up and also learning React just to pick up some wiki EDU stories as well now.
Oh,
And
good.
that's it for me.
Okay, great. So for Met Plus, I did review some stories. I merged one story from Arun this weekend. I saw a lot of activity occurring Saturday and Sunday. I didn't have a chance to get back to Met Plus and see all that good stuff between yourself and Laura.
Hmm.
But I will hopefully this afternoon get some time. I'll cycle back to Met Plus in a minute after a discussion with Laura that I had. In the SHF, the Swedish dog industry project, we had a team meeting on Friday, which went well. We're meeting on a weekly basis. We can't do daily scrums, unfortunately, because of time and geography.
Yeah.
But at least we're meeting with regular cadence every Friday. And we had a client meeting on Sunday,
Hmm.
which went well. In fact, she hung out for about 45 minutes. We were trying to limit it to a half hour. Had a lot of good input, and she accepted 3 feature stories. Reviewed other PRs for the project, and I'm working on a story for that project as well. So that's pretty much it for me. So that's it for Scrum. Just to cycle back on one of the stories where we had to change the footer. You remember
Yeah.
I suggested let's take out a lot of the content there?
Yeah.
Having talked to Laura, excuse me, I think we were going to have to, I hate to say this, add some of that stuff back.
Okay.
But, the key thing is the stuff on the left, which I think she had terms and conditions apply,
Hmm.
and another boilerplate thing. And I'll look at it and I'll put a comment in the story so I make this explicit so rather than jerking you around verbally,
Yeah.
because I hate to ask you to go back and do that again.
Yeah.
But she explained, sounds like your current boss. Huh?
Yeah.
Um,
Exactly.
she explained to me the rationale for those two things. I forget what the other one is. On the,
I saw that comment actually. It's Google Spiders or something, isn't it?
she said that on the main menu items on the right, she said that's less important. But she says if you have menu item at the top
Hmm.
and you have the same menu item in the footer, then Google Spider sees that it's there twice, and it considers that most important to walk down with the spider to figure out what's going on there. And so what does that all mean? He says it helps with SEO, search engine optimization.
Okay.
If Google has more information about your site because it walked deep into it, and the way to make it walk deep into it is to give it hooks at the front that make it interesting, like the same menu item appearing twice.
Yeah.
I said, the SEO is probably not a big deal to this client right now, but let me look at that too. I do not want to go back to having that footer we had before, which was so much content to us.
Nah, I mean the problem is we're just not mobile responsive as well. So it's a case of we got to eliminate something we don't need.
You're absolutely right. So I think what we did with the right-hand side, we may just keep. What do we have there now? Do we have any menu item there?
None at the moment. I've took it
Okay.
out, but we can put it back in. It's just, yeah, if it gets populated with content, we might have to shrink it down more or something.
I think you're right. I think we want to limit it, and she's comfortable with that. So if we remove the stuff from the right-hand side, she's okay with that. She knows SEO is not that big of a deal for this particular app right now.
Yeah.
It's just that that she does that for a living, so she's always thinking about those kinds of things.
No, it
She
makes
does.
sense.
She helps clients with that.
I mean, in terms of MVP, I don't think it's important, but more nice to have.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the terms and conditions, I pointed out there's no link to a T&C doc from our client.
Yeah.
She said it doesn't matter. If something goes wrong and somebody wants to see you and say that your app caused them financial hardship or whatever, you could say, well, our terms and conditions applied when you use the app. Even if you don't have it, she says you can write it afterwards.
Okay.
I guess this is real world experience from her. So
yeah, no, it's perfect. It's excellent.
Yeah. Anyway, I'll update that story with my thoughts, and we'll get it explicit out there. But I just want to let you know that I'm going to have to ask you to rework some rework.
That's fine. If you assign that story back to me, I can start picking up once you got the confirmation clarification.
Okay, we'll do.
And I'll probably look at pick on another story now anyway, because I'm just waiting for that stuff to be merged in the my profile page.
Well, we got a few good test stories. We've got, I think, 91, 92% test coverage. I'd like to see the high 90s.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that would be really helpful.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, cool.
Absolutely. All right, Hinesh, anything else from you?
No, that's it. I mean, I'm just learning React this week to get involved into the Wikimedia stories more.
Yeah,
It's
good.
like an interesting project. So, just get dug in really.
Yeah, yeah, it's good to see AV people getting involved in that project. That's why Sage joined. He, I had a meeting with him and talked about what he does, and he wants to get, good people to help out with the project because he's got a lot of work there to do.
Yeah.
So that'd be great.
What's the MVP for that then, for that project?
Oh, that's done. I mean, that's in production.
Awesome.
So that's the Wikipedia people. It's called the Wikimedia Foundation.
Yeah.
They're the ones who support Wikipedia. They have a sister foundation that they spun out, which employs Sage, which handles this particular app, this Wiki EDU dashboard. And that particular app is primarily meant to support academic settings where a professor might give an assignment to a student to edit or create a Wikipedia article. I guess it's a thing in academia these days.
Yeah.
And they also support events that they called the events that occur with a lot of people getting together in one big room and working on Wikipedia articles. I forget what they call that event. But anyway, the app supports that as well.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So it's actually a real world app. It's pretty good.
Yeah, no, I mean, think of the course of a year, he's got well over 6,000 individual users using the app in various courses, various universities. So yeah, it's definitely in production and it's doing well.
No, it'd be good because I saw one of your scrums the other day. It's quite interesting because you mentioned about GitHub being your resume. I think it's so true now. It's so true.
Well, yeah, I think you said that.
Yeah, and you relayed it.
Yeah, I said that to Sam.
Yeah.
Which I got that term from you, and I think it's great. So so that the AV homepage was pretty off-putting. You go to it and say, well, what do I do now? And we leave it to the poor visitor to try to knock around and figure out which project he might, by looking at a bunch of project pages, etc. So we got to draw them in so they can be in these scrums, and we can kind of talk to them about what might be of interest to them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's quite good because they're getting different tech stacks involved now into this agile venture, so it's only going to get better, really.
Absolutely. It's not just Ruby on Rails. It's, like you said, React. It's Elixir. It's, I think Ionic is being done in one of the all kinds of stuff. And anybody can introduce any new technology as needed for a project.
Yeah.
No doubt about it. Okay,
cool. So let me crack on with that then. And then
all right.
Just send that photo story to me once you got a clarification.
Okay.
We'll put a pre-kickoff for that just to discuss the requirements further before I start working on the story.
Once burned, twice shy, right?
Yeah, exactly. No, it's just better to get everything confirmed, then you can start cracking on with it. There's a lot of backwards and forwards otherwise.
Yeah, there is. And I would suggest that with Wiki EDU as well.
Yeah.
I think it's good to have an overview from the story itself from Sage before embarking upon it, especially if it's at all complex.
Yeah.
To help us navigate through the code base before we jump into it. And also get a sense of what he wants, because the story is very sparse, as you know.
Yeah. Because that code base is quite tricky, to navigate, to say the least.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And Sage is the product owner, so he's the guy to explain it to us. So that's useful. All right, Hinesh. We'll let you go. And
have a good one.
Hopefully we'll talk tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll connect tomorrow. Have a good day.
Okay. Take care. You too. Bye now.
Bye.